Welcome to SY0. This is our beautiful home. It's a 1974 built Hudson Force 50. Our life happens outside, and we love to be out there, on the ocean. We brought Zero back to life, and in return she brings us to all the beautiful places on our journey to sail the world. So come on board and sail with us. Aloha. Day one is almost over. I had quite a busy day today because I wanted to do my provisioning today. But I was almost in the dinghy, then I remembered, damn, I wanted to print some charts today. You see this catalog behind me. I'm preparing the documents, the charts for Alaska, and so I forgot to download them. So I went back, hooked up the computer. Don't know, if shit hits the fan, I want to have some paper charts. And so I started downloading them, and then I left, drove to Honolulu, found a print shop. To save some money, I printed them on black and white, and I have this double side, I think it's 11 by 18 inch. So all the charts are here now, a big bunch. And after that I went to Costco's and had my almost final shopping to stock up with food and drinks and stuff. So it should last for a long time. Day number 2. I dropped off the rental car. I took a bus back to the harbor here, and as soon as I went aboard, I pulled up anchor and went out to the outer sandbank to meet up with some friends, and yeah, I spent some time with my friends.
I'm cleaning it up. It was so muddy. Thanks a lot.
We had a nice dinner together anyway, and a couple drinks, and now I called home, and now I'm going to bed, I think. So another day being on my own, and another day which is actually not too bad. Different, unusual, but it's quite okay. So yeah, we'll see. Goodbye. April 1st. 4 days alone. Woke up, had a little workout, and then started working on the boat. I did the splice on my sea anchor rope, and it turned out really nice. Best splice I ever did. It was tough, it's a strong rope, and yeah, my hands were aching a little afterwards, but I did it and it's really good. Kind of proud of it, but yeah, then I dinged over to Dana, picked up my package after I figured out it was delivered to the wrong address. Yeah, it was quite alright, but a good test for the dinghy. It lasted, and the outboard engine did a good job. I was planning with 16 knots towards my destination, and yeah, when I came back, I invited Wade from Just Drifting to spearfish, and we caught quite a couple of fish, so we had a nice fish dinner.
Now?
Yeah.
We love you and miss you.
Hi Rebecca, we love you and miss you. And your man caught some fish and then we made him cook it.
On your boat?
On our boat.
Next morning I started with a powerful breakfast to be ready to mount my wind generator. It took me quite a while to research and figure out what product will be the best for us, and we decided to go with the Superwind 350. They put such a high amount of German engineering into noise reduction, and this is the only wind generator which doesn't cut off in high winds, so it's producing power, doesn't matter how windy it is. So yeah, we gave it a go. Now it's time to mount the Superwind 350. That's the wrong one. And we'll see how good it will be. I put the adapter on the shaft, and this is because it's noise reduction. So these screws are separating the metal from any other metal. That means any vibration can't be transformed into the mast and into the boat. So the theory, we'll see if that will work out in the real life as well. But the idea is good, I like the idea, and I think it will work. Because my old mast had a diameter which didn't suit it, they Superwind company made me an adapter. I made the drawings for them, so it fits on my old mast, and this one goes in here. Actually, I really liked their customer service. I just gave them a call and said I need this. I can't get it here on Hawaii. And then I sent them an email with the drawing I made, and they sent me a professional drawing back on the same day, like a cat drawing. And I checked the measurements and said, yep, that's it. And 2 days later it was produced and shipped to me. So this is something which is, despite the fact that the product may be good or not, for me it's very important to have a good customer service. I can have the best product and it will fail one day, but if the company doesn't care, you know, I won't buy again. So this is a good start for our hopefully long-term relationship with SY0 and Superwind company. And yeah, so this is done. Now this needs to go on here. We hoist it a little.
Oh, there. I don't know what changed. Probably don't want it all the way, do you?
No, that's good. I can. After I finished the installation in the morning, I enjoyed the remoteness of sandbars during the week. Packed up all stuff together, and next day I left for Kauai. And I don't know if it's getting any better than this here. The passage to Kauai started pretty chaotic with steep, rough waves in the channel. Then my halyard the halyard from the mizzen got tangled up in my mast steps. So I had to climb up the mast to untangle it. And I had to go into the engine room because I messed up with the switches. I had to deal with the smell of diesel again. And this all made me seasick pretty fast. I had a little rest and I had some liquid dinner. And that helps a lot. My seasickness is almost gone. I don't want to overtreat it, and I wouldn't do any head first jobs now in the bilge or any smelly stuff, but Everything else is quite good. As fast as it came, as fast it went. So I set the alarm clock to 30 minutes, or every 30 minutes I stand up and have a look around, check the instruments, check the sails, and it works quite good actually. I'm not sleeping anyway. It's, I don't know, too exciting or too many concerns. I'm doing this nice hike today. I took my dinghy and drove all the way up the river as far as I could. So I'm going to leave my dinghy behind here and explore the island Perpedes. So I climbed up here these mountains, this hill, and there's a huge plateau on top of it, and it looks exactly like Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs! Run! That count at least as one shower. It's fresh water and it's, oh wow, it's beautiful. It's warm. Awesome. I could do that the whole day. I only stayed a couple of days in Nawili to fuel up, top up my fuel tanks, and then I sailed south around the island. Well, I made a couple stops on my way. I stopped at Cam 1, that's a little anchorage, little bay, just east of Port Ellen. Then I stopped in Port Ellen, took my dinghy and had a little river ride, explored the little city of Kaneohe. And then I made a last stop at the beginning of the Nepali coast. It was getting dark and I didn't want to pass the Nepali coast during darkness. But next morning, Napali Coast was awesome. And there's no other word to explain it. Just awesome.
Unbelievable. But Zero is the only boat out there.
What's next on SY0? I enter Kaneohe Bay as the first boat of the season. Most beautiful bay on Hawaii. And to learn how to sail her, I put some telltales into my general. And spend some time with me on a beautiful, lonely beach.
Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and see you on the next episode. Aloha. Can it be that my phone is ringing? What the hell is wrong here?